Remember, we've been bringing you the story of the Vizhinjam International Seaport Limited developments, the Adani Group's developments taking place right now in Thiruvananthapuram. The report we brought to you in specific was that tension is gripping the entire construction site after fishermen protesting against the project came face to face with activists of various outfits which want the immediate completion of that project. Remember, fishermen are arguing that the project will lead to erosion and that the erosion could then lead to a loss of dwellings and livelihood along the Thiruvananthapuram coast. Now, I believe an all-party meeting has been called by the district collector. It's likely to happen at 3:30 p.m. Remember, earlier details of this story, 3,000 people were booked. The FIR mentioned the 38 police personnel were injured in those clashes. Neetu is with us right now to bring us details. Neetu is showing our audiences visuals. Tell us when there's the announcement from the district collector that there'll be an all-party meeting. Who are all the parties that this notice is referring to?
See, when the all-party meeting is called, definitely the political parties will be called. But other than that, the representatives of the fishermen, and because the protest is mainly led by the Latin Catholic Diocese, so representatives from them are also invited to this, because it's there that the government and the district administration needs to douse this situation, because what the fishermen is saying, this is all a planned attack against them to sabotage the protest that is going on. They're saying that the persons who were not even there in the scene when this incident had happened, when the two groups, the pro-protesters and the anti-protesters, clashed day before, those people were also arrested by the police. When one of them were arrested yesterday, they went to inquire about it, and those 4 people were also arrested by the police in the earlier incident of day before yesterday, when they were not even there in the place. And what they're also saying is that stone peltings have begun. It was not them that they have started the attacks or anything, because their people were taken in the police station. They went there to see what the situation was. So this is what the version of the protesters are. Meanwhile, the police said that this group came to the police station. About 3,000 of them, including women and children, attacked the jeeps outside the police station, and about 38 police personnel have been injured. The government and the administration is trying to get a middle ground, because the protest against this seaport has been going on for more than 100 days. Today, the case is coming in the Kerala High Court also. So, the fishermen are saying is that they are facing issues after the construction of the port. There is severe issue of sea erosion that needs to be addressed. The work should be stopped, and the committee should learn these aspects. This is what the fishermen are saying.
Okay. Could you also tell us what the Adani Group has had to say? Have we had any statement from the company in the last 2 days?
See, the company had approached the Kerala High Court asking for protection, saying that they need to continue the work. So they had asked, they are the ones who actually approached the Kerala High Court, stating that they need protection, and if the state police cannot do that, the central forces should provide. So they had actually approached the Kerala High Court, stating that they need to continue the work. The protest needs to end. At least their materials should be allowed to be brought into the port. So that case will be considered in the Kerala High Court today.
Okay, and could you also tell us a little bit more about the structure itself that is causing the protests among the people? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
See, the fishermen in the Vizhinjam area, in the Shangamugam area, they have been saying for quite some time, ever since the port construction has begun, they are facing severe issues. Their land the sea erosion is a major issue. They are not able to venture into the sea. So they say that they are seeing a lot of changes. Their lives and livelihood have been affected. So that was a major concern that was raised by them. So, and then from July, they started on direct protest, first in the Vizhinjam, and then they moved towards the entrance of the seaport where the port activities are happening. So that's when the construction activities have been halted. the Latin Catholic diocese, the majority belong to that community, so they have been leading this protest. And day before in the protest, they have been supporters of the port, saying that they want the port to come. These people are unnecessarily creating trouble, and clash broke out between two groups. This was the day when, after the High Court's interim order, that they tried to bring in trucks of construction material into the port. So that day there was clashes between the pro-protesters and the against the protesters. So this went on. This led to clashes between the two sections, and cases have been registered in that. So in that, the case has been registered against the Archbishop of Latin Catholic Diocese and Thiruvananthapuram also. So all these emotional issues also led to what we saw yesterday at Vizhinjam. About, according to the police FIR, about 3,000 of them from the coastal area came into the police station, attacked them, and their demand was that these people should be allowed to let go. So 4 of them have been now released on station bail, is what we are understanding, but the person who was arrested first is still in custody.
Thank you for bringing us those details, Neetu. We are going to head into a short break. On the other side, more of the country's top stories. We'll see you in just a few minutes.